Hey, what's up guys? My name's Tim from Dangerous Sweet, and today we're going to be doing a duplication tutorial for Dying Light. This is kind of a continuation of the last tutorial where we found the EXPcaliber. So I'm going to show you how to duplicate it so that you can always keep the really good one, and because it only has so much durability and you can't repair them either. So I'm already here in my stash. You see, I'm here in the tower. The cellar dude's right over here. There's my bed, and there's my stash. So for weapons, you can only duplicate from one of these guys, from one of the traders. But for items, you can use your stash, because when you duplicate at a trader, you have to buy back the item that you duplicated. So that ends up costing money. Which, after doing this enough, money's not going to be an issue for you. But first, we have to have some decent stuff so that we can sell it and get lots and lots of money. So to start out, what you want to do is find an item that you have a lot of. And since I've just started this playthrough, this is a brand new character, I don't have anything. Though the item I have the most of is 9 plastic. And that's not very much, but we can build something up. What you have to do, you want to go into the pause menu here, and you want to check your game visibility. Because we're on friends only, you want either public, private, friends only, LAN and single player won't work. Because what you need is for your PlayStation to be connected to the internet. So that when you put the Ethernet cable out, that happens. Connection lost. Your connection to the PlayStation Network has been lost. Only single player game mode is available. You need that message to pop up. So you have to have your PlayStation connected to the internet to do this. Okay, enough talking. I'm going to show you how to do this now. So you go to the item you have the most of, and you hit X once, and it asks you how many you want to add to storage. At this point, you're going to pull your Ethernet cable, and when that message pops up, you're going to hit X at the exact same time. This does take some skill, it takes some trial and error, but eventually you will get it. It usually pops up at the same time. Like, if it's 2 seconds once, it's pretty much always going to be 2 seconds. That's not always the case. It can be random. But you have to anticipate that it's going to happen. And like I said, it is hard, but you can get it. See, right there. The message started to pop up, and I clicked it just in time so that my quantity slider bar here is still up. Now what that does is I can actually move the menu in the background. Okay. So the game thinks that I'm going to store however many plastic. But what I want to do is find an item, let's say, we'll do gauze. It has to be an item that you only have one of on you. Okay? So we move it up to gauze, and we change, well, you can't do everything. I forgot, because it moves your thing to the storage, your highlighted item. So you have to move back again, so you can only do one less than what you actually have on you. So we've got gauze selected because you have to move back, and the game thinks we're storing 8 plastic, but when we hit X, we now have 8 gauze in storage. What we can do, because like I said, you have to do this with something that you only have one of, like on your person, in your inventory. You can hit X on this and take one of those back. So now we've got 7 gauze in storage. We've got 1 gauze on us. So we move back to plastic again, hit X, and plug our PlayStation back in, and give it just a second so that it can see it's still connected. And let's try this again. Damn, I'm getting lucky today. That's 2 in a row. Okay, so we go back to gauze again. All the way up, 1 back over, so we're still on gauze, and hit X. Boom, 15 gauze. Now, if you try to do that with weapons in your stash, in your player stash, it'll act like it's going to work, but it won't really. So let's go into the trader here, and we're going to go to sell, and we're going to, with this, we're not going to do like 22 of them or anything. So we can duplicate weapons with, you know, any of these. So we'll do alcohol. We'll do 3. Well, actually, it'll end up being 2. So let's do duct tape, so we can at least do a few. So we hit X. Okay, so we got it this time. So we're going to go up to whatever weapon we want to duplicate, which is the EXPcaliber, and we're going to select how many we want. So for now, because I don't have a whole lot of money yet, I'm just going to make 4. So we're going to sell, the game thinks 4 duct tape, but when we do that and we go to our buyback menu, we have 4 EXPcalibers. Okay, so here in my blueprints menu, you can see the blueprint for the EXPcaliber, and I don't have the stuff to make one right now, and like I said, it's not as good as the one that we pulled from the body originally. Alright guys, well that's going to finish out the tutorial for duplicating items and weapons. I hope this video helped you out. I know I'm showing you guys some cheats, and that's just because I've played through this game so many times normally that now I'm just doing stuff to keep it fun. If this is your very first time playing Dying Light, I recommend just going through the game normal, just one time, just so you can experience the way that they meant for it to be experienced, and then do a lot of this stuff, you know. Have as much fun with it as you can. But even if this is your first playthrough and you're just wanting a little bit of a leg up, because if you're playing on Nightmare like I am right now, at the very beginning of the game it's just very, very difficult. So if you're using it as just a little bit of a leg up, it's not a big deal. And really, if you're just playing single player, who gives a fuck if you cheat or not? Alright, it's your game, you spent your money, do what you want. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.